going to be a car wash. Here we go. We're starting the live stream, and this broadcast is going to be focused on the car wash. Does anybody want to join in? This is my favorite song, everybody. What a great song to start the video. Can anybody hear me? I know the video can, but in the stream, hear me.
They put out their volume. If they're like me and they watch it with their volume down, they can't hear you.
I would hope that people have their volume up, because the stream is where I want to talk to the comments and all that. When you're watching a live stream, you want to have the sound up so you can be answered on questions. Guys, leave a comment. This is the most empty stream that we've ever had. Okay, one person's on. Now let's see if any chat messages pop through. This is
no trolls.
Yeah, I don't want any trolls, but I just hope some comments start popping up. Okay, the comments do work. I'm glad I don't have this set as for kids or the comments won't work. And that's the most messed up thing about YouTube. I mean, I kind of wish that, technically my channel's not really for kids anyway. I mean, just because, it may be mostly, I guess, family friendly for this case, but...
Yeah, too many creeps out there. So they gotta do everything they can to protect kids.
That's why I set it as not for kids, so I can have comments. And not for kids is different than age restricting. This is a good song, actually. There's several different versions of this song. It kind of makes sense. I mean, if the comments got turned, YouTube disables comments on videos that are for kids because too many perverts were using it. Or doing, and they were commenting on innocent videos. Too many of those were using the, commenting inappropriate, which is really messed up in my opinion that people are doing that. But because of that, that's why YouTube Kids is, that's why YouTube Kids, when you put a video as for kids, nobody can comment.
And we saw them, the dirty knobs, or as they call themselves, the knobs, at the Troubadour a while ago. And that was really fun. Great show. So here's Tom Petty and Running Down a Dream. Oh, no, it's Running Down a Dream. Sorry, it must be the uncool version, because if it was cool, they'd have dropped the G. Running Down a Dream in true rock vernacular.
Oh, Masonic Daybreaker
was cool and left, so it didn't need to drop the G. Running Down a Dream from 1989. I'm Rick Springfield, San Francisco leader, Sirius XM, 80s, stuck in the 80s. Go.
Oh, this might be a good song, actually. I should listen to this one.
Sun beat down
at the radio wall. I was driving, trees went by, me and Del were singing a little runaway. I was flying, yeah, running down the dream that never would come to me. Working on mystery, no matter everything. Running down the dream. I felt so good, like anything was possible. Yeah, I was control.
Hopefully we don't have an almost getting into a car accident situation on this trip.
The rain was unstoppable. It was always good. It was sunshine. I ran down the dream. It never would come to me.
I think it'd be cool to have a dash cam. I think it'd be cool to have a dash cam. I think it would be awesome to have.
That's what we got going on right to the live stream. Basically, look, there's another one.
And there goes a motorcycle. But he does have a helmet on. I assume you're from James. Oh, Sandra, hello, Escalators and Elevators is on. Let's see if we get Ohio Elevators by Zoe on before we get to the car wash. I guess we got Neil. Oh, yeah. I think he's from James, too. I think he comes from James 2's channel. See, I had this thing. Okay, the actual cam view has already been recording this whole time. I'm just going to cut it to the starting point. What's happening? So I literally just put that in the chat.
We're going to the car wash. We were tornado warning. We could use the rain.
We could use some rain. I remember Decent Lucy was streaming when he went through a tornado.
Oh, wow.
Years back. I mean, I remember he did a stream and he went through what he thought was a tornado, and he freaked out as soon as he went through it.
Well, if we go through a tornado, number one thing
we're going
you need to
there.
do is stay calm.
She drives me crazy
Don't
with the
freak out.
interesting snare sound that everyone tries to cop. It was a surprise. I bet in the studio there was a lot of them going, "Oh, really? You like that snare sound? It's pretty weird." But it became a big hit and recorded at Paisley Park using Prince's gear. Bassist David Steele recalled, "The Purple Rain guitar was in the corner. The lava lamps were everywhere." That's it. That's all he got out of being in Prince's studio. Okay, let's hear the song with the weird snare. Here it is. Drives me crazy. And I'm driving myself crazy trying to be a DJ.
I'm not answering that call.
Number because we can't play anything.
That's just a potential spam. I am not answering that call.
Go play the dance song.
Yep. Escape flew first. Uneventful ride.
So we're gonna come on here. The tornado warning on my phone right now, but I'm scared.
Don't be scared. Be brave.
Decent Lucy, I believe, is streaming right now, but I'm not watching that. I'm just streaming this.
Land of Confusion. The puppets used in the music video were created by Peter Flock. Oh, I bet he had fun at high school. And Roger Law of the British satirical show Spitting Image. Oh, yeah, I remember those puppets. Each puppet cost roughly $10,000 each. And I am Rick Springfield, 80s on 8. Serious XM. Land of Confusion, Genesis. Let's hear it.
Here we go, car wash.
Into the streets. Did you read the news today? They say the danger's gone away. But I can fire still light. Burning into the night. There's too many people thinking too many problems. And not much left to go around.
Here we go. I just hope I can record the Minnesota trip before this camera gets broken. 'Cause I want to be able to film the Minnesota trip and put that up. So this is actually a fairly good camera. Here we go.
sunshine. This is my favorite part.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite part. It's cutting out now. It's just
Yeah. Unfortunately, that happened.
I won't be coming home tonight. My generation will put it right. We're not just making promises. We'll be the
there we go. So come on.
Pretty. It's melty.
Yeah. Let's just hope it doesn't get on me.
If it starts getting on you, you use this like a bowl to catch it, okay?
Alright, I get you. Glad people can hear me because this is rightful. It's soft. Maybe you got dang. So this is rifle.
Soft plus that is my favorite brand of car wash.
That's the kind of car wash this is, I think.
Is that like when you buy in the store, or is that one of these?
Is that what this is called? Well, I only filmed one windshield.
Soft plus. That's like one of these. It's a power one. It's not like the finest.
Oh yeah, I saw David Ortiz talking about building one elevator in Ocean City, Maryland. I think that's what he's talking about. This is a good song. I want to hear this one so bad.
The whole song.
I want to hear it so darn bad. And it's
You know, I want to get numbers that are cut in and out as the car wash goes back and forth.
cutting it out sucks.
Yeah.
It's such a good song. I want to hear it. Okay.
Whoa, if I went to mine, I want to make the things done. Something hard.
Some of the troll comments are kind of funny though. Like that one that said something about I should be in prison or something like that. That was just hilarious.
That
Like
was just weird.
it was weird, but it was hilarious at the same time. It made zero sense because I don't know what I did to deserve going to jail. But it's one of the funnier comments.
I'm so confused.
I can also go over some of the hate comments that are also kind of funny. Sometimes a hate comment can be funny too.
Yeah, seriously, hate you.
And sometimes even when they cuss, I mean, it can be funny depending on what they type in. Sometimes the message can be kind of funny. Where, I mean, if somebody puts something funny, I'll say it out loud because it's funny.
At least love plugs.
on the windshield.
Working Class DJ with Rick Springfield is an exclusive 80s on 8 production. If you missed any
That
of it,
walking
hear it
Z
again.
mean?
Go to the Sirius XM app and search Rick Springfield.
Where is
Your
your
program
walking
is
stick?
And then it changed.
Continue exploring the
Yeah,
Sirius
I tried
XM
it.
app and discover more from your favorite artists and channels.
You fixed it, yay!
That's cool. Let's just see if anybody puts up a funny comment. See if anybody puts. I mean, as much as I don't really want trolls, I do like some of the funnier comments though. And especially going over some of the hate comments, they're funny sometimes. Obviously, since mom's watching it, people put up inappropriate comments, they will get deleted.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is I can view deleted messages though, so I can find a funny. If somebody puts a hilarious comment, I'll definitely say it. If somebody puts up a funny one, I mean, even if it's a deleted message, I'll kind of say what it is. If it's something funny, I'll say what it is because obviously, if it's funny, then it's interesting to share. If somebody puts up a funny hate comment, I'll definitely read that because I think some of the comments are entertaining to read, in my opinion. Some of the troll comments I think are, in some ways, depending on what they are, sometimes it can be entertaining to read, I think. At least that's what I think.
I hope it's not raining. Let me get to Walmart. I need some groceries.
We gotta go to Walmart.
Yeah, buddy.
And we should be passing, I guess I'll say it after. We should be passing Burger King.
We will pass the Burger King.
A Booger King, in other words. Oh, there's a bus. Oh, yeah, I've seen that bus before. I have not had Burger King in so long.
You're lucky. You're not missing anything.
I gotta go on my favorite things though. This will be. Yeah, I don't think we're stopping there. But we should be passing,
I'm just gonna drive right on back.
when it comes to all the funny names, when it comes to making fun of the names of things, I think Burger King is better than Walmart. That's one thing I will say. It's actually funnier to say Burger King than Walmart.
What is that for McDonald's?
Huh. Didn't my dad call it McDoo-doos once?
I call it crap Donald's.
I'm not sure which one's better. Is it Burger King or Kraft Donald's or something? I don't know. Which one's better? I like Burger King better, though.
Crap Donald's.
Isn't that better than Walmart?
Crap Donald's is better than Walmart.
Because
And Burger King is better than both of those.
yeah. I just think that's creative. There are some names that I've heard of that I'm not even going to say, which probably don't even make any sense. So there's that. There are some names, of Walmart and stuff that Diesel Ducey may have said, but I'm not going to say what it is because it's not really appropriate for this channel. But, it doesn't even make any sense either. I mean, if you change it to Walmart, at least it makes sense. I mean, at least something creative and it makes sense. And speaking of Walmart, we're about to pass a Walmart. We could stop at this one.
I'm pretty sure they don't have the groceries I need here.
I get your point, so.
And that way, it's not raining.
Yeah.
Down to Electric Avenue, and then we take it higher. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue.
Yeah, I get your point. I mean, if I don't like it, but that's, the point. Putting money on the app, I think is great. But if you don't like it, I can stop putting money on the app.
No, I'm not hungry. I do not want to stop at Burger King.
Yeah, we don't.
Do not.
My brother will take me there.
Walmart.
I'm sure my brother Ken will take me there, though. He'll take me to Burger King.
Because he's enough.
I think we can say that once on this channel. But anyway, we're stopping at Walmart, I think.
Out in the streets, out in the daytime, out in the night. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we take it higher. Out in the street. Out in the street.
Here we are, stopping at Walmart.
Out in the playground.
There's a Walmart station.
Yep, there's a Walmart gas station.
To Electric Avenue. And then we take it higher. Yeah, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. Oh, yeah. Rockin' in the daytime. Electric Avenue. In the night, take it higher. Electric Avenue. Electric Avenue.
Being beat up and battered around, being signed up and I'm being shut down. You're the best thing that I've ever found, and nothing will ever. Reputation's changeable, situation's tolerable.
Yes, thank you,
Baby,
Lord.
you're adorable.
I'm gonna stop the camera here. Since we're done driving.
You can start again for the real.
Yeah, I will. Oh yeah, I gotta take this out of. I gotta push this button, I think, to get it out of there. I'm gonna switch the Where's the camera button? There we go. I guess when am I gonna go in? Just right now.
there you go.
Yeah. See what other people are saying in the chat.
All right, I'm going to the grocery side because we need is groceries. The people in the chat, reminded the park will commit.
Yeah, hopefully so. And at this point, just to respect things, I'm just going to have the camera turned off at this point where it just shows the channel icon. But that's beside the point. I may not respond to the chat very much, but I'll respond to it when I get the opportunity to look. I just want to see if I get any funny trolls though. The door's locked.
Against it.
Put the wrong one. You should have seen on the Plant City trip where I got mad. I was locked out of Burger King. Remember that stream on that Burger King I got locked out? I literally raved. I literally got mad when I was locked out of Burger King on the way back from Plant City.
Yeah.
Because I was locked. Hey, I wanted to get back.
I don't know. Just people. There was just a misunderstanding there. That was good. Well,
It's just they locked the doors as soon as I went outside, and mom kind of went out there and was like, "Oh no!" And that's the part where I kind of got a little angry because I mean that was a funny situation actually looking back.
yeah.
Yeah, to get back in. Camera is turned off because there's a no filming policy here. If you're wondering. What kind of foods are good?
Lots of different ones. Very good. Yeah.
See what people are. And anybody still hear me? I just realized I got the mic on. I don't want to forget. I don't want to accidentally forget that I have the microphone on. Because sometimes when I'm walking around here and I'm just going carrying the phone, sometimes I say the wrong things because I forget the microphone's on. I got to make sure I don't. Which at this point, I'm just talking about the store, which is nothing wrong with that. I just got to see what kind of food. What kind of food would be good to get though? Let's see if I can find something. I think we'll get a good spot. I think our internet's going out here. Yeah, what do we got? Oh, yeah. That's- that's- Yeah. I'm kind of streaming where sometimes the camera might not be on and stuff. But right now, I don't have the camera on because I don't want to get people stuff. But right now, I don't have the camera on because I don't want to get people in the shot. That's why I don't have. That's why I don't have the camera on at this point, and also just for respect of rules. Yeah. The reason why I don't have the camera on is because I want to respect the rules. I don't want to break any of the rules, and technically just by it's like having a phone call when you have it like where it's just the channel icon. What else? Yeah. There's a lot of people who that's why I'm not turning the camera on. I'm just not gonna have the camera on at this point because people are there. There's also including one. All right, so yeah. I think we got everything. So I guess now we're just gonna go home.
Yeah. Now we can do it.
Is anybody still here? Oh. they're talking about video games. I think they have like games in one aisle where you can buy certain games for your PlayStation. Don't you have? Do you still have Portal 2? Do you still have Portal 2, or do we get rid of that? I just agree.
Yeah, I'll play a long time. Uh-oh, we better hurry.
I guess I'll show you what's going on now.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
Oh, what happened? The car. All right. Yeah. And it's raining right now, so this phone is definitely not waterproof, but it's fine. It's gonna run out. I'm out in the parking lot, so I guess we'll broadcast going through the parking lot now. I'm not gonna see much of anything, but it's down.
Right there.
Oh, yeah, make sure it's fine. I gotta put it back on the mount on the dash. I gotta put it back on the dash. All right, there. You guys are back on the dash. Now, I'm gonna bring back the can video. Camera. Now I'm gonna turn the camera on. Oh yeah, the car needs to be turned on so it has the battery running. There we go. If it'll record. There we go. It's recording. So now we're back after going to Walmart. Didn't really do any. I only showed like going out in the parking lot. But there's kind of good reasons behind that. But yeah, I'll do more streams though, where I just on and on. We're getting close to an ending point though.
And we hauled butt back to the car in the rain.
Yeah, that's what.
We made it.
And I did turn the camera on as I was walking through the parking lot, so you did get to see, even though it was a lousy angle, but I mean, you got to see the parking lot, where it was aimed at the ground, I think. But it doesn't really matter that much. Here we go. If you're watching the can video, you get to watch the interesting part. But if you're watching the stream replay, you get to watch the boring part. Here we go. Wow.
So,
Yeah, I heard a noise.
I don't think it's bad.
I don't think it's anything bad. All right, here we go.
Here we go again.
Here we go. And there's the red light up. Oh, it changed to green.
Yep.
Very well. So over 4 million copies. That's pretty long.
There's the green light. And what park is that?
One is Island.
I gotta go there someday and do a video, or maybe do a video at some of these other parks.
Oh, right. Good one.
So we gotta figure out when we're doing the next Buc-ee's trip or something.
Yeah.
Because that'll be before my birthday, I think, or somewhere before my birthday. We're doing the St. Augustine trip, or another, not St. Augustine, another one. I think something different because we kind of got to do something different. I think we can go to Tampa or something like that if that's what you all want to see.
No. One of the springs for your electric chair.
One of the springs. Which spring should we go to?
I don't know. Railway say. Too far in advance. We don't know which ones are going to be open, right?
Yeah. What can you explain what the springs is?
It's a natural source of water that stays a consistent temperature all year round. And you can go swimming or kayaking. There's even hiking.
I think we'll do that. That'd be cool to do, I think. And maybe when Christopher speeds again, I'll start reacting like everybody because I'm sure people want to see that. I mean, as much as I exaggerate a lot, I'm sure people want to see that. So
It's always.
maybe we'll get Christopher to fake some road rage if that's what you guys want. I mean,
No, we don't want Christopher to rage.
we could
It's not good for Christopher.
maybe we can get him to fake some. That would be kind of funny. I don't think we want that really.
Dude's not a good pretender.
I think we're making jokes when we said something about it.
Oh,
Wow. Let's
you
see.
know how fast he was going.
Yeah, I wonder how fast. Let's see if we.
Because we're doing 40 miles an hour. And he passed us like we were standing still.
We're stopping at red light now.
It's,
I know we've got a couple people on here though. We got a couple people on. Here we go. We're sitting at the red light now. Oh yeah, we did go to that one park. There were mosquitoes there. I get that. I remember I made a video about the mosquitoes getting me. And then there was another video when we were on the way home from Buc-ee's, and we stopped at this overlook. We stopped at this overlook at one point, I'm thinking, and then I got mad at one point.
bugs or something else.
This is a song. I think this is. We might go by the Cocoa Public Library.
You want to go that way?
Yeah, we can go by that.
You want to go by the front or the back?
Question.
By the river?
Yeah, I think so. Pilgrim Public Library is also where I did that one video filming it with my eyes closed. That's one of the locations for that video, which I gotta go back and do that again. Maybe I'll do one at. I'll also do one at Ron John's too. That's another consideration. Filming it with my eyes closed is something that's coming to the channel. Yeah, I've already put up a video, but I'll put up another one of that. But yeah, here we go. We're going through this.
Right. It did river cut.
Here we go on the Indian River. Guess we gotta look at this.
Really cool architecture. Can't touch the merchandise. Ready for the costume to die. It's a library.
There's a library where I did that elevator video. That's where I filmed the first edition of Filming It With My Eyes Closed, and there'll be another take of it too at some point. Maybe at some point in the future we'll also get Jason involved with the Filming It With My Eyes Closed. That'll be another fun thing to do. Get Jason involved with that. I think that'd be hilarious to get Jason involved with that at some point, or get Diesel Lucy if they've ever thought of it, and get a take with them on it. Because then people will view it specifically because Jason or Diesel Lucy are on it. So maybe we can get them featured on a Filming It With My Eyes Closed episode. Because that will be a little series. I will do a few, maybe a couple or a few.
Yep.
There will be a few videos in that series. I mean, that is something I'm considering. This is just the beautiful area here.
Do it.
Original DJs Mark Goodman, Nina Blackwood, and Alan Hunter count down the big 40 hits of this week in 1983 on Sirius XM's 80s on 8.
Why should we worry? No one will care. Look at the stars now, so far away. We got tonight, babe. Why don't you stay? Deep in the soul,
Here we are at their ending point, I think.
Get over the tracks. Just in case anything crazy happens when we cross over the street.
Once we get to this ending point, we're just gonna end it as soon as the light goes green, and
Cause you never know what's gonna happen.
Let's make it land.
Let's find a way.
Turn out the light.
We got tonight.
here we go. Cross the train tracks, and I'm going to.
We got tomorrow.
All right, once we cross this, all right, here we go. I think we got another red light up here.
That the 80s had some of the best duets ever. Written and released by Bob Seger in 1978. Version at number 36 right there, Kenny Rogers and Sheena Easton out in 1983. Peaked at number 6 on the U.S. pop chart. Better than Seger did himself with his own version. Peaked at 13.
All right, I'm gonna
We've got tonight.
see here.
Number
Let's see if I
36
can-
on the BJ Big 40 Countdown. I'm Mark Goodman. Welcome. We're here in the 80s. And at number 35, we got a song.
All right, I'm ending this. That's it.